Professor Victor here, and welcome to my Dyslexic Life. Today I wanted to talk about something that happened on the weekend, and I had to go and do a little bit of DIY at a friend's house. Now, it was really interesting because I went and did this with my son, who is also dyslexic, and it just really made me realize how different we all are. You know, the term neurodiversity, I think, is there for a reason, right? Because we are all so different. We have lots of similarities, but we can also have lots of differences as well. So this project that we had to do was something that we had to put some bamboo up on an entranceway. So, you know, I used my dyslexic mind to kind of think up of a solution, because when you walked into this area, it was really horrible looking. It didn't look very nice. And I'm like, oh, we could put, you know, bamboo up there. So that was great. Went and got the bamboo, went and got the, you know, I actually got someone else to measure it. Anyway, went and picked it up. And then my idea of putting the bamboo up was it was going to take like half an hour. And it was really interesting because, you know, another person asked me, well, how are you going to do it? And I was like, well, I hadn't really thought about that bit. And do you know if it's going to fit? And I'm like, well, yeah, we measured it. It was fine. So in my dyslexic mind, what I was doing is I was just seeing the finished project, yeah, the end of it. I didn't see all of the little things that potentially could happen, might happen, and that we would need. Interestingly, my son, who is also dyslexic, was almost like he could see the little detail of what was needed. So we got there and we were putting the bamboo up with a staple gun, and quite quickly I was just kind of like banging the staples in anywhere. He was like, no, Mum, you can't do it like that. You know, you need to find this line in the bamboo and put it either side. And he was much kind of calmer and more precise and detailed than I was. So it was actually a really good mix of the two dyslexic thinking styles. It was kind of me who were like, oh yeah, we'll just put it up there. And his ability to actually know the detail of the step that needed to happen to actually put the bamboo up. So, and the difference was I could appreciate where he was coming from and he could appreciate where I was coming from. And we were just joking about it. You know, I was kind of laughing, going, I haven't thought about that. I just know what I want it to look like, you know. And he's like, well, you need to do this bit and then you need to do this bit. And I'm like, oh, you know, you're just so much better at those details than I am. And what was really lovely is instead of getting frustrated with each other, we could just accept that actually, although we're both dyslexic, we both have a different challenge. You know, he wouldn't have been able to come up with that end picture, but then I wouldn't have been able to see the steps that he could see. So in the end, it worked out perfectly. It did take much longer than half an hour. It took about an hour and a half. But once again, it was just really interesting to work with someone who is dyslexic and to see that, yes, there's similarities, but there are differences as well. Anyway, I just wanted to chat about this because I think sometimes as dyslexics, we tend to think or expect every other dyslexic to have the same experience as ours. And we don't. We do experience our dyslexia in different ways. That doesn't make it better, worse. It doesn't invalidate anybody's experience. It's just knowing that dyslexia will show up differently for every single person. So I hope you've enjoyed our little chat this week, and I'd love to get some comments. So just pop any comments below, and yeah, I hope you have a good week. See ya.